good stuff. All right, we got the first pair here in the street class. Got Chase Ringer in the left lane, and I'm not familiar with the truck here in the right lane. I think he got him on the big end.
A little long. I sent him.
Who was it?
I was trying to get him to come up.
No, yeah. Who won?
Left lane.
Yeah. Perfect. Woo! All right, definitely was a little sketchy there for us, but I don't think Landon was quite on boost. But it's taking too long to come up, and they got sent. But he was able to drive around him on the big end. That's a good race. Right lane win.
Right lane.
Like Wheeler had him covered pretty good. Whoa. That's not good. Like no overdrive, maybe no lockup, all the RPM. He'll be going up against Nathan Wheeler in the final of that class. Lane was not ready. Right lane. So I'm riding back on the tailgate of Landon's truck. That race was kind of interesting. We did get the win from what I'm told. There was a little bit concern about crossing center line, but I'm pretty sure the official call was that we won. Both trucks are getting towed back. Aquino blew up a turbo, and Landon says he did cross the stripe first. We're losing coolant. We haven't really been able to see where it's coming from. So we're getting a tow back to the trailer, and hopefully it's something that we can easily fix and put some coolant back in it and go up for next round. So this is really a pretty cool place. It's out literally in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of fields. It's an old Air Force base from what I'm told. But there is tons of concrete, lots going that way, lots going that way. Definitely a unique surface. If you look here, the left lane, Definitely has, the left lane is definitely not quite as nice as the right lane, but you've got, this is around the 60 to 80 foot mark, and you have some big cracks to dodge here. Good bit of pitting and stuff going on. If you look at like kind of how speckled everything is, like the high points where you see the black marks, that's where your tires can actually grab a hold of. So this compared to a smoothly ground concrete surface that we're used to racing on, you have a lot less contact patch. These four-wheel drive trucks have been getting down them pretty easily, but you definitely can overpower it a lot easier than what you would at the racetrack. So it is definitely a little bit of a driver's game, trying to figure out how much power you can put down. That last race against Aquino, Landon definitely grabbed the nitrous before he should have, and the truck moved around a good bit, but was still able to drive around him. So definitely more of a driver's game. Really pretty cool. All right, we got the semifinal matchup here. Landon gets right lane, going against the flying diesel truck. Afraid not. Ah, down he goes. Looked like maybe about a half a truck short. All right, we got the final of the open class here. We got Nathan Wheeler in the Crazy Horse Ford going up against Philip Franklin. There we go. That's a good race. Wheeler for the win, it would appear. Alright, we got Tyler Baker in the left lane in the white truck, and John Morris in the flying diesel truck in the right lane. This is the final of the street class. This is for 11K.
That's a race.
No call yet?
Oh, no call yet.
Huh.
Pop turbo.
Yeah, I saw something wasn't quite.
Pop the turbo. I guess it's grenaded.
So pop the turbo in the left lane. You could see the puff of smoke and stuff, so I don't know. All right, so we're back from Kansas. We went out to the East versus West Cash Bash that 1320 Diesel put on. We had a great weekend out there. Really wasn't quite the truck count that we were all hoping for, but just a crazy time of year for everybody. But for a first time event, it really turned out really well. Really cool atmosphere there. It's out in the middle of nowhere, but as far as for a no prep surface, if no prep's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to get there. Lots of concrete, not great contact patch, so it really makes it a driver's race. It was a lot of fun. We ended up going to the semifinals with Landon's truck and got beat by the flying diesel truck. So Landon kind of struggled with the new setup. Wasn't spooling quite like we had thought. We haven't really had a chance to dig into it. We don't know, is the converter just too tight, or we almost feel like maybe a little bit something else is going on in the tuning. I don't know, it just seemed really heavy fuel. So we really struggled to get the thing up on boost on time, and that really made it hard for us to get out of the hole like we needed to. So in hindsight, next time we need to just make sure that we can spool the truck up a little bit faster, and then also we're pretty sure we can leave a good bit harder, because every race that we ran we got beat out of the hole pretty good, but we're able to run them down on the big end. And then on the last race, we were worried enough about getting the truck spooled up that we ended up jetting down our nitrous jet that we had so that he could use it for spooling, and figured that we would be okay on the big end without it. But turns out we really needed that on the big end to try to run him down. We got beat out of the hole pretty good and just couldn't reel him back in. So learning experience, I guess that's why they call it no prep race. It's really, everybody just has to feel out the surface and figure out, how much power it can take and how to get your vehicle down the track the best. And Tyler Baker ended up winning that class. Congrats to him. And then Nathan Wheeler took the unlimited class. So that was also really fun to watch him. His truck definitely overpowered the track a little bit in a few places, especially in the finals. He had a lot of smoke coming off of the tires, but was able to still drive right through it and accelerate through it. So seems to have a chassis that's working really well for him. So congrats on that. And thanks to Austin and everyone that had a part in putting on the race. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll do it again some other time. Go.
You like my pit viper?